Hey everybody, what is going on? This is Orv3NWO bringing you another Call of Duty gameplay. This is actually a gameplay from a failed live stream attempt that I had, so it was super laggy at the start. Started off bad, but came back, and I think it really kind of fits with the commentary I'm going for here. What we're wanting to talk about today is overcoming adversity. No matter what you do, no matter who you are, and no matter how good of a person you are, or how good at your job, or anything, no matter any of that, you're going to have adversity in your life. Whether it be you hit a sticking point on your diet and you're just not losing the weight you want, or you're trying to get that next 5 more pounds on your bench press, or you're trying to bump that grade up in math, or anything, whatever it is, whatever your adversity is, you're going to run into it. Maybe it's a teacher that's giving you trouble, or a bully at school, or anything. And I wanted to make a video about how to overcome that adversity and how to combat it. There's literally tons of things you could do. This video will not be long enough to cover everything. Like that adversity, that crap. Did you see? What is this? Anyways, this video is, what, 9.5 minutes long, or the gameplay is. So I'm not going to be able to get to all of it. But I wanted to get some things out that you guys can do that'll really help. And most of it, more than anything else, comes from within. You're going to have to deal with this stuff with yourself more than outwardly. Sure, there are things you can do to a bully, or, you can talk to someone else and get the bully out of the situation, or things like that. There are things you can do outwardly, and we'll glance on that. But more often than not, where you're going to be able to defeat this adversity, where you're going to be able to get over these things that are hurting you, is through strength in yourself, inner strength. And really, I've started this commentary twice now, so I don't think I've mentioned it yet in this one. We need adversity. You hate to admit that we need bad things to happen, and to a certain point, some of them we could live without, but if nothing ever went wrong for us, if everything was always perfect and happy, we really wouldn't be very strong. We'd be pretty weak. At least I imagine we would, if something bad ever did happen. Could you imagine if nothing bad had ever happened to you in life, and then all of a sudden you're hit with something horrible that you have to deal with? God, I mean, it would just fry your brain, it seems like to me. So, to a certain point, my first tip for you is to embrace it. Embrace the situation. Realize that life's going to go on. You're still okay. As long as you're breathing, you're still living. So no matter how bad it is, and believe me, I mean, there are some bad things. My dad has had cancer. My mom has had cancer twice. Just get on the internet and you can read a story about a guy losing his legs, or, whatever it may be. There are horrible things that are happening out there. But as long as you're breathing, you're still going, So, just keep in mind that factor, that you can always do something to make this situation better. And you just kind of have to embrace the fact that, okay, bad stuff's happening to me. This sucks. It's horrible. But there's nothing I can really do to make this stuff not happen. If it's already happened, I can't change that it's happened. So what you have to do is just embrace it and say, okay, how can I get stronger from this? All right, you got a teacher that's really just giving you a ton of crap. And maybe it really is their fault. A lot of times, we kind of over-exaggerate that. We may be causing some of it. But say this teacher just really has it out to get you. Or a bully, same type of situation. Bully really has it out to get you. What can you gain if you can't do anything? The teacher's probably a better example, because there's not really a whole heck of a lot you can do. You can't really fight fight your teacher or anything like that. So what can you do? Having perseverance? Anyways, I can't remember what word I'm trying to say right now. Sticking through it and being strong, and just allowing, letting that stuff roll off your back when people are being douches to you is going to make you so much stronger in the long run. And when it's kind of, just ticky-tack stuff in school, some bully calling you a jerk, or, making fun of you for wearing glasses or something, if you can, stick through that and be stronger from that, it's just going to make it so much easier when you're in a job setting and you got some douchebag boss or coworker with you. So really embrace the situation when you can, and I know how hard that is. It's a lot easier said than done. But embrace the situation. Try and find the way that it's going to make you stronger. What is this going to do to make me stronger? And that's what you really want to focus on, more so than how horrible it feels or whatever this guy's doing to you. Is, okay, this is going to make me stronger. And just really think about that. When you're talking about more of a situation like, you say you hit a plateau at a sporting event, or it doesn't really have to be sports, it could be video games or whatever your hobby or goal is. Say it's, honestly, it could be anything. Sports is just good because I can put numbers on it. Say you want to run your 40 faster. Say you want to get more yards as a running back this year. Whatever it is, and you're just not getting through it. What can you do to really push through to that next level? And again, a lot of it comes just from inner strength. And when it's more of a, look at this guy. I don't know how many times I kill this guy on this dumb tack insert, and then he kind of douches on me right here. Come on, son. Anyways, what I was saying is, what was I saying? Oh, when you're hitting something and it's really kind of just plateauing, that's maybe harder than when you're dealing with some other kind of a jerk. When you're dealing with a jerk or something, you can really push that blame onto them. Like, this guy's being a douchebag to me. That's the problem. And then you can kind of live with it. When you're trying to fight with something when you're trying to better yourself and it just doesn't seem like it's working, there's a lot of things you can do. One is make sure that what you're doing is right. Do some research. Study up. If you're trying to, whatever it is, get stronger on bench press, and say that you've been doing, 15 reps of whatever you're doing, trying to get stronger, well, maybe there's something else. Maybe you should be dropping your reps and upping your weight, whatever it may be. If you're wanting to run for more yards, maybe you're not seeing your holes. So put in the work, put in study time. Treat this thing that you're trying to do or trying to get better at like a job or like school, like your homework, and put the same amount of effort into it that you would a huge test that you have. Say you got a big math test coming up and you have to have this to play, you're going to study for it. You're going to take the time and put the work in. So same thing here. Whatever it is, treat that like your job for, you don't have to be like that. If you're playing high school football, you don't have to treat it like your job and just freaking kill yourself over it. But for, a couple weeks till you break through that plateau, really, really focus on it. Give it more of your attention. Something I do in bodybuilding is the priority principle. So say I feel like my abs are really lacking and they're just not catching up with the rest of my body. I'll train them first, or either at the first of the week or at the first of my workout every day. And what that does is it hits those when you have the most energy. So say you got a math test coming up and you're having a really tough time with it, and you got, a history project and something else to do also. Well, study for that math test first while you have the most energy, and it'll really kind of sink in a little more. That can be done for anything. I use it, like I said, I use it a lot for weightlifting. Anyways, I hope this video was helpful for you. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll catch you next time.